clarity and focus, but it's also allowed me to put my next steps in place. I know specifically what I need to do to move myself on because I have an action plan. So if I now don't do what I've written down, what I've said I know I need to do in order to move forward, then it's down to me. It's not vague. It's not an idea. It's a specific step that I can take which will move me forward. Challenging, intense, emotional, but particularly it's hard hitting. It asks the questions that you avoid. It makes you think, and then it releases you to really go where you want to go. Because I know that being empowered isn't just about feeling it, it's about actually doing things. And sometimes I can spend so much time getting hung up on the how that I forget that the key part of empowerment is the what. And what is it? What does it look like? What does it feel like? How am I going to know when I'm there? Well, there's a how. There you go. So yes, for me, I will have an idea of what I want and then I'll bog myself down in the how. And that can lead, in my case, to paralysis. So I needed to have the time to spend on me, the luxury of time to spend on me, to really focus on the what. And I know that when I'm really focused on the what, then I can be unstoppable. But it's so easy to get yourself off that. Definitely the difference between the what and the how, that was massive. And that if I spent half the time thinking about the what, not the bloody how, I'd be much further on. I think the other one was the recognition that the mind is just trying to keep us safe. So actually, it's not actively working against us, although sometimes I can persuade myself that it is. It really is just trying to keep me safe. But actually, if I want to make change, safe isn't the safest place. It's not the place where I'm going to make the change that I want to. It's a comfortable place. And sometimes you're more comfortable staying where you don't want to be than actually moving on. It doubled. I arrived at a 5 because I know that this is all possible, so I didn't need to be given that light bulb moment, but I needed to be reminded of the tools, I needed to be reminded of the process, and I needed to also form that next action. And so having formed that next action, I know exactly what I need to do and I know when I need to do it. I know that I can move on.